Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining me again today. I'm Emily, for those of you who don't know me. Today we'll be doing more of a vinyasa style yoga class. So vinyasa literally translates to one breath, one movement. So more flowing movements rather than holding postures for more time. So let's begin in child's pose today. If you have a block, feel free to use it. If not, no worries. Have your knees about hip distance. Bring your toes together to touch. And I like to use a block under my forehead just as my body opens up in the first child's pose. Go ahead and settle into your body here. And just notice how the body feels right away. Notice any areas of tension, maybe where you feel stuck. Then start to notice where you may feel open. Wherever you are, begin to deepen your breath. Allow yourself this time to be present with yourself. Be more present with your physical body. Be more present with your breath. Feel free to invite any small movements into your body, maybe swaying your hips side to side, turning your head side to side. If you spend a lot of time typing, go ahead and turn your palms up. Maybe even make a fist. Make a few circles with your wrists. Begin to set a simple intention to inspire your practice today. Maybe it's just allowing yourself this time to be present with body and breath. Take 3 more deep breaths to seal your intention into your practice today. Let's take one more big inhale, the biggest breath in you've taken all day long. Start to signal to your nervous system, we will move soon. As you're ready, let's lift up to tabletop position. Plant your hands just under the shoulders, knees under the hips. We'll begin with cat-cow. Inhale, lift your tailbone and your chin. Look forward. Exhale, reverse. Press your spine to the sky. Tuck chin to chest. Again, inhale forward. Roll the shoulders back. Drop the belly. Exhale, separate the shoulders. Pull the belly up and in. Keep going with your pace of breath. Inhaling forward to open the front body. And exhaling back to create space in your back body. Take this a few more times at your pace of breath. Return to a neutral spine. Let's find our first downward dog. Fingertips pressed firmly in the floor, and then index finger points to the very top of your mat. Curl your toes under, press, keep the knees and elbows slightly bent. Feel free to bend them more on our first downward dog of the day. If you'd like some extra movement in the legs, go legs out, bend one knee, straighten the other, alternating sides. Then lift both heels away from the floor. Take an inhale. As you exhale, press your heels down to your mat. A few more times. Inhale, heels rise. Exhale, press the feet down. Or inhale, lift, lengthen. Exhale, settle back down. Last one. Now let's come forward to our first plank. Feel free to lower the knees. Shoulders stay over the wrists. Glutes are strong, whether the knees are down or up. Push into the fingertips here. You can always make a fist instead if that bothers the wrist, or lower to the elbows. Take just one inhale here. And then exhale, press back to child's pose. Continuing to move one breath with each movement. Inhale forward to tabletop position. Curl your toes. Exhale, press downward facing dog. Inhale forward back to your plank. Exhale, lower the knees, child's pose, press back. Again, inhale forward. Up. Exhale, downward. Inhale, plank. Child, exhale. Twice more. Inhale forward. And exhale, press back. Again, inhale forward, high plank. Exhale, lower, child pose. Once more. Inhale forward. Exhale, press up and back. Inhale, glide forward to your plank. Lower the knees, child's pose to rest. Take a few breaths here to rest, just noticing any differences you may feel in body and or in mind. Walk your hands over to the left side of your mat, breathing into the right side of the body. Take a full breath here, and then make your way back through center. Walk the hands right. Breathing in side body. Make your way back through center. Again with the breath. Inhale, come forward to tabletop. Exhale, curl your toes, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. Feel free to pedal the legs out again. Check in with your head and neck. Can you relax? Shake your head no as far as you can, left to right. Nod your head yes, up and down. Now starting to work into the hamstrings. Keep the head in neutral. Inhale your left leg up towards the ceiling, three-legged dog. Exhale back to the floor, downward dog. Right side, inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Continue at your pace of breath. Now check in with your upper body here. Make sure fingertips press strong into the floor. Wrists should be relaxed as much as you can. Elbows stay bent, and then shoulder blades are strong down your back, sliding away from your ears. Let's take this one more time, each leg. Bring your left leg high on your next inhale. Knee to nose as you exhale. Pause here for a moment. High plank position with the left knee hugging in. Take the left leg back up, inhale. Again, exhale, knee to nose, shift forward. One more time, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come forward, knee to nose, pause for 3, 2, 1. Step forward to our first lunge. As the hips warm up, feel free to use your hand to assist your leg getting to where you want. Ideally, you want this perpendicular shin bone. Knee stacks right over your ankle. Feel free to drop your knee on our first lunge. Roll the shoulders back, sink the hips down. Take one more inhale. High plank as you exhale. Left foot steps back to meet the right. Take one more strong inhale in your plank. Lower your knees. Exhale, bring yourself all the way to the floor. We'll find low cobra pose. Roll the shoulders back. Squeeze the elbows in. Take an inhale here to press. And then exhale, push yourself back up. Tabletop position. Curl the toes. Downward facing dog. Other side, take right leg high as you inhale. Exhale forward, knee to nose, shoulders over wrist. Pause for a moment, get your alignment. Inhale, take your right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Once more, nice job. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale forward and pause for 3, 2, and 1. Low lunge. Step your right foot underneath the knee. Feel free to drop the back knee if you'd like. Create lengthened space from your tailbone all the way up to the crown of your head. One more inhale in our lunge. Plant your hands, exhale, step back to your plank. Now holding our plank here, working on our high plank transition. Staying up on the toes, shift forward an inch, and then press back an inch. Add your breath. Inhale forward, exhale, press back. One more time, inhale, shift forward. Exhale, press your heels back. Now lower, inhale forward, inch. Exhale, slowly bring yourself down, elbows graze the ribs. Inhale, open to low cobra pose. Let's pause here for a breath. Feel free to hover the palms above the floor. Last inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, plant your hands, push straight back to downward facing dog. Take your left leg up again as you inhale. This time, exhale, step all the way forward between your hands with the back knee up or down. Inhale the arms up overhead. Pausing here for a few breaths in our first crescent lunge. And then holding here in the hips, we'll start to add some movement to the upper body. Inhale, reach tall. Then as you exhale, bring your elbows down to a goalpost position. Open the chest. Again, inhale, reach tall. Exhale, lower. Twice more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring the arms down. Last one. Inhale, reach up. And then bring your elbows all the way down towards your hips. All the way to frame the foot. Step back to your high plank. Again, with knees up, down. Shift forward. Exhale, slowly lower elbows in. Inhale, roll, open, low cobra. Exhale, push back up to your plank. Downward facing dog. One more time on the other side. Right leg high, inhale. Exhale, step all the way forward to your lunge. Back knee up or down as you inhale, rise. Settling in here. Notice any differences the hips might be holding today. Inhale to lengthen the arm. Exhale, slide the elbows down. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, lower. Twice more. Reach nice and tall on this last inhale. Now exhale, bring your elbows all the way down by your sides. Frame your foot. Step back to our high plank. Feel free to just pause in your plank. Feel free to push straight back to down dog or child's pose. If you'd like, inhale, shift forward again. Exhale, lower. Inhale, open to your back bend. Feel free to take more of an upward dog if the spine feels okay here. Just make sure to engage your glutes. Take one more inhale to open. Exhale, push back up. Let's take a child's pose to rest. As the hips open more, feel free to take your knees wider apart. Then as your spine opens, try to walk your forearms and your hands towards the top of your mat. Take 3 breaths here to rest. Reconnect with body, breath, and intention. Start to lift back up to tabletop position on your inhale. Hands to shoulder distance, knees to hip distance. Curl your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, take your left leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, knees to nose, coming through center. Inhale, take left leg high. This time, exhale your left knee over towards your left elbow. Inhale, left leg up. Now twist. Bring left knee over towards right elbow. One more inhale, lift your leg high. Exhale, step all the way forward. Feel free to drop the back knee again. Inhale, lift the arms up. Bring the palms together and then lower hands to heart center. Coming into a gentle twist from here. shift your weight forward towards that front knee, and then start to twist to your left. Feel free to stay here. Maybe see if you can hook that right elbow on top of the left thigh. Push the palms into each other. Can you look over your left shoulder? Whether or not the back knee is up or down, think about squeezing your inner thighs together towards each other, and then squeeze your belly button in towards your side. On your next inhale, come back through center, release your arms up overhead. Exhale, frame your foot. Lift your back knee if it's not already there. Step to a forward fold. Feel free to use that block if you have it for support. Knees stay bent as you let the upper body hang. Now sit the hips back. Inhale, rise just to chair pose. Arms can either reach forward, they can come to heart center, or you can interlace your hands behind your low back. Now, wherever you choose to keep your arms, inhale, straighten your body to mountain pose, and then exhale, sit back into your chair pose. 2 more times. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, sit back. 1 more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower to your chair pose. Release the arms forward. Big inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Now plant your hands on the floor. Feel free to bend the knees as much as you need to. Feel free to step or lightly hop. If you hop back with the legs, end with your elbows bent rather than locked out, and try to land lightly. Feel free to hold your plank, lower through your high to low plank, or press straight back to downward dog. If you lower, feel free to take a back bend of your choice. Inhaling to open, exhaling to push yourself back. Let's all meet in downward facing dog. Other side, take right leg high, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose through center. Inhale, lift and lengthen. To the right, exhale, knee towards right elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Now twist, exhale over towards the left. Last inhale, reach tall. Exhale, step all the way forward. Lower the back knee if you'd like. Inhale, arms reach up. Palms connect. Exhale to heart center. Now preparing for our twist, start to shift your spine forward. Start to twist to your right. Either hold here or see if you can hook left elbow on top of right thigh. Push into the palms to open the chest. Can you look over your right shoulder? Find strength in the inner thighs and in your belly for support. On your next inhale, come back through center, reach tall. Exhale, frame your foot. Left foot meets the right to forward fold again. Feel free to grab opposite elbow, hanging in ragdoll pose. Maybe interlace your hands behind your low back, reaching the palms high. Release your hands back down to the floor, planting the palms, and then again, either step or lightly hop back to your plank. Either hold your plank, lower on your exhale, or press straight back to downward facing dog. On your next inhale, take your left leg high again. Exhale, knee to nose through center. Inhale, lift tall. Exhale, left knee to left tricep. Inhale, lengthen, three-legged dog. And exhale, twist to your right. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step forward. Rise tall, next inhale. Find your balance here. Feel free to drop the back knee if you would like. Holding for a few more moments here in this crescent lunge. Now moving through that same arm movement we did earlier, but with an added option to lower the back knee for more strength in the legs. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring your elbows down and then maybe tap your back knee towards the floor. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower. Twice more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Last big inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down. Frame your foot. Step back to a plank. Now, if you'd like a little more challenge here, keep your left leg lifted and either hold, lower and flow, or push straight to downward facing dog. From your down dog, take right leg high, inhale. Knee to nose, exhale. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale to your right tricep. Inhale, right leg reaches. Exhale, twist towards your left side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step all the way through. Find the balance in the feet as you rise up on your inhale. Finding your breath here. Settling into your body on this side. Now inhale, reach up. Exhale, elbows lower. Maybe that back knee taps as well. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower and strengthen. Twice more with your breath. Go ahead and lower your hands. Frame your foot. Step back to your plank again. Feel free to keep the right leg lifted. Now, depending on what you did on the first side, either stay, lower, or rest. Let's meet in child's pose. Sink your awareness back inward. Notice what has come up in body and mind. Notice any changes you may feel with your breathing. Reconnect back to your intention, your deeper purpose for being here. Take one more breath in and out. And then slowly lift to tabletop position again. Bring the knees together, hands shoulder width distance, if not a little bit wider. And then curl your toes, but sit back onto your heels. We're gonna warm up the arms for eagle pose, which we'll get into shortly. So go ahead and bring your arms to a goalpost position. And then stack your elbows. Bring left arm on top of right, and then reach for opposite shoulders. Now, if this feels all right, go ahead and bring the backs of the forearms together to touch. Maybe even see if you can wrap your hands to touch. Now, listen to your body. If this does not feel good in your shoulders, feel free to skip it or just come to this simple option of holding opposite shoulder. Now from here, inhale, lift your elbows. Try to bring your hands a little farther away from your chest. Send your breath down into your feet. Take one more full breath. And then let it go. Go ahead and relax your arms. Big inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, lower to that goalpost position again. Bring right arm on top of left. Right on top of left. And then either hold opposite shoulder. If the elbows stack, bring back of forearms, maybe even fronts of forearms to touch. Use your inhale to lift your elbows. Slide your hands away from your face. Stay tall through the spine and take one more full breath. Release your arms. Big inhale, sweep up. Exhale, palms connect back to heart center. Let's lower back to the floor. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Now we'll find downward facing frog. Curl your toes and just hover your knees 1 to 2 inches above the ground. Push strong into the fingertips. Squeeze your belly up and in. Take one more inhale. Downward dog as you exhale, press back. On your next inhale, take your left leg high. Exhale, step all the way forward between your hands. Now turn your right heel in. Cartwheel your arms open to warrior two. Palms turn up. Look forward over your left hand. Now finding those eagle arms again. Bring your right arm underneath your left, right under left. And then shift forward towards the front of your mat so you're in a crescent lunge, holding these eagle arms. Now finding the bind in our legs. Step your right foot up to meet your left, but just stay on the right toes. Depending on how your balance is feeling today, this may be plenty. Maybe try to just hover your right foot above the ground. If the balance allows, can you drape right leg over left? Then maybe rest those toes on the ground like a kickstand. Maybe you can wrap your toes behind your left ankle. Sit low into your chair. Lift your elbows, palms away from your face. Find your breath here, finding balance in body and in mind. It can be very useful to find a specific detail on the floor about 3 or 4 feet in front of you and just stare at it. Focus on that small area to help find a deeper sense of balance. Take 2 more breaths. Now keep your legs as they are. Release your arms. Take an inhale, reach up. Uncross your legs, find crescent lunge. Right leg steps back. Take one more inhale, reach tall. Exhale forward, bring your hands to the floor. Coming to a revolved lunge. Feel free to drop your back knee, moving with the breath. Inhale, left arm reaches tall, and then exhale, lower your arm back down. Twice more. Inhale, left arm opens. Exhale, close. Last time. Inhale, open. Let's pause here. Try to look up towards your thumb. For another option, take a half bind, bending your elbow back behind your low back. On your next inhale, reach your left arm high. Exhale, close your left arm down. Curl your back toes. Step to a plank position. Now again, you have a choice. Feel free to stay. Feel free to lower. Feel free to press straight back to downward facing dog. From your downward dog, lift your right leg, inhale. Exhale, step all the way forward between your hands. Now spin your left heel in, cartwheel the arms open to warrior two, palms turn up. Stay low in your right leg. Look over the right hand. Finding eagle arms, bring left under right, left arm under the right. Backs or fronts of palms, wrap, and then shift your weight forward towards the front of the mat, finding crescent lunge. Keep your balance in your right foot, and then step your left foot up to meet the right, staying just on the toes. Either stay here, hover the left foot up, or cross the left leg over, bringing the toes to the floor or wrapping behind your ankle. Squeeze everything inward towards your center line. Inner thighs, belly, arms. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Try to sit 1 inch lower. Lift the elbows. Bring the hands away from your face. Find your focal point and find your breath. Keep the legs as they are. Release your arms, big inhale. As you exhale, uncross your left leg, step back to your crescent lunge. Take an inhale to reach tall. Exhale, frame your foot. Feel free to drop the back knee if you'd like. Right arm twist open as you inhale. Exhale, lower back to the floor. Twice more. Inhale, revolved lunge. And exhale, lower. Last time, and then stay. Feel free to look up or take that half bind option with your hand behind your low back. On your next inhale, reach the right arm high. Exhale, close your hand down. Step back to your plank, and then once more you have a choice. Feel free to stay, lower, or push straight to child's pose, which is where we will all meet. Take this opportunity in child's pose to reconnect to body, breath, and intention. Continue to stay present with yourself here on your mat. Take one more full breath in, and exhale, let it go. On your next inhale, let's lift back up to tabletop position, and then keep your balance here on all 4 limbs. Extend your left leg back behind you, and a right arm forward. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, curl elbow to knee underneath your body. 3 more times. Inhale, lengthen to final balance. Exhale, curl elbow to knee. Twice more. Strong exhale to bring it together. Last time, inhale. And exhale, curl. Take one more inhale to open up. Tabletop position, rest down. Opposite side, right leg and left arm extends. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, curl elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen, final balance. Exhale, curl underneath. Twice more. Last big inhale, reach long. Last exhale, pull it together. One more inhale to reach and open up. Tabletop position, go ahead and lower down. Now straighten your left leg back behind you, and then bring your left foot to the outside of your left hand, finding lizard pose, our wide lunge. If you have that block, feel free to place it underneath your hands. And then it's up to you whether you'd like to keep the back knee down or curl the back toes under and lift your back knee up. Deep breath into the hips here. Try to squeeze your left elbow and your knee towards each other rather than letting that left knee fall open. Let's take one more inhale. And then exhale, lower your right knee. Bring your left leg back to meet the right. And then other side. Right leg extends, big inhale. Exhale, step to the outside of your hand and wrist. Lizard pose, other side. Back knee stays down or the toes can curl and press your heel away from you. Continue to lengthen through the crown of your head, reaching forward. And then squeeze that right leg in towards your arm. Go ahead and lower your back knee if it's not already there. Bring right leg back to meet the left. Now let's transition to a seated posture. So walk your knees over to one side, hit your hips down. If you have that block, go ahead and place it between your thighs. Coming to boat pose, reach your arms forward, and then keeping your spine straight, start to lean back. You can rest your hands behind your thighs if you'd like the extra support. Hold in here for a few more breaths. Lift your chest, slide those shoulders back and down. Now bring your palms together, take an inhale. As you exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, twist to your right. Couple more times each side. Inhale, center. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, center. Exhale to the other side. One more time each way. Come back through center. Take one more inhale, release your hands. As you exhale, slowly lower yourself all the way down to your mat. Go ahead and remove the block if you have it. Hug your knees to chest and then take a couple circles going one way with the knees. Feeling that gentle massage on the lower back. Go ahead and reverse. Release your feet and arms to the floor. Arms open up by your sides, palms face up, and then walk your feet towards the edges of your mat, about wider than your hips. Start to drop your knees over to one side. Use your next inhale to lift them up. Exhale, lower the knees to the opposite side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower. Feel free to do this at your own pace of breath if it's at a different pace than mine. One more time each side. Bring your legs back up through center. And then hug the knees in. Let's find happy baby pose. Reach for the feet, either the inside or outside edge, or even just hold behind your thighs if that's more accessible today. Feel free to stay here in stillness. Feel free to gently rock side to side. If the hamstrings allow, maybe straighten one or both legs at a time. Feel free to take any last movements that your body might want before we find our final place of rest for our practice today. If you have any additional props you'd like to use, feel free to support your body here, or just simply lay flat onto the earth, allowing the body to become heavy, letting go of all of the work that we just did, integrating the opening we've created. For these last few minutes, the only thing you have to do is breathe. Allow yourself to surrender to this place of stillness and calm, receiving the benefits of your practice. Use the breath to help still the mind. If you notice any thoughts arise, simply let it go. Be present here and now. Start to deepen your breath again. Bring your awareness back to your physical body, back to this space. Take a full inhale. Signal to your body, we will move soon. And then as you're ready, start to wiggle your fingers, toes, and face muscles. Turn your head side to side. Start to bend the knees. Reach your arms up overhead. And then roll to a side. Take a few cleansing breaths here, sending fresh oxygen to the body and to the brain. Feel free to keep the eyes closed as we move, just to keep your awareness within. As you're ready, push into your top arm. Make your way to a simple seated posture. Create length in the spine. Find length in the breath. Bring your arms by your sides. Take a final inhale. Reach the palms to the sky. Connect your hands together and lower to heart center. Taking a final moment in honor of the intention you set. Ending in gratitude for your healthy and able bodies. Thank yourself for the freedom of movement. Thank yourself for creating this. The light in me bows to the same light in each of you. Go in peace. Go in strength. Namaste. Thank you again for joining me, and hope to see you again soon.